Buenas amigos, soy Dante 2031, y vuelvo con más gameplay de Sonic Lost World para la Wii U. En este vídeo, se mostrarán dos vídeos que muestran nuevos niveles y zonas, además de algunas imágenes y detalles. El siguiente vídeo es largo, pero la verdad vale la pena mucho verlo, pues en este se muestra el nivel 4 de la zona de Windy Hill, la primera zona de Frozen Factory, y gameplay del bosque del silencio. También ha salido un nuevo tráiler, en el cual se muestra otro nivel de Frozen Factory, un poco del modo multijugador, y a dos de los de Ugly Six en una batalla de jefe. Los vídeos fueron sacados de la Gamescom 2013. Agradecimiento especial a Sonic Paradise por los vídeos. Hermano.
Talking to people and trying to play it at the same time, and it's like don't get you.
Yeah. This is a game that's really easy to look bad in a hurry.
Let's get it. Man, look how these things get those sheep and they'll bounce me into the those spikes, which will get you in trouble for sure. Stay away from me. These guys right here, man. Every single time, you know, just take your time getting there. You know, you get yourself in trouble.
Okay, now this is just pure 2D.
Yeah. So now this is classic sort of 2D gameplay. So with the parkour system, there's a lot of new things that Sonic can do, like climb up, jump up on ledges, climb up on walls. We also have these animals that you can release throughout the stages. Those have to do with unlocks later in the game that you have to be careful with, or you have to collect enough animals, but when you play the game. So like some of his new moves are these moves where he can like hop over stuff like that. So some of the there's some interesting kind of like sort of secret tricks you can do. Like for example here, if you press the RZ while he's in that move, he'll do like a little dash forward like that.
Oh, that's
it kind of keeps the momentum going. So lots of little hidden stuff in there that's not necessarily sort of spoken about in tutorials and whatnot. We have lots of little secrets and stuff for the players to figure out.
It's something that's going to make the YouTube speedrunners just giddy trying to maximize.
Yeah.
It almost has like a Mirror's Edge type vibe with that.
Exactly. Yeah. And some of it's a lot of it's like very there's like certain things don't necessarily make you go faster, but sometimes they just look cool. So for the people who are doing the speed runs and they want to add a little pizzazz into their runs, and that's kind of how some of that stuff will come into play.
Cool. Are you going to show us some of that pizzazz?
Well,
or are you just focusing on not?
I'm trying. You got me talking and playing at the same time, so.
Which is very difficult to do.
Yeah. This stuff right here. So yeah, Sonic is playing with the gravity and whatnot. So these things were on the floor earlier, but now they got to worry about them getting in the head. So there's a lot of really interesting level design that just when we took away the restriction that the gravity has to always be down, and up is up and down is down. Once we took away that design restriction, it allowed us to really explore what the different different kind of stage designs that we could come up with.
So was the intent behind the development of this like we want to go back to the original game but with a modern twist to everything?
I don't think that's. It's more about the fact that Sonic's all about innovation, all about moving forward. But at the same time, there's a lot of stuff there's a lot of history. There's a lot of stuff that Sonic has just associated with him. And it's all about bridging that gap and trying to keep it fresh and new, but also delivering on something that people can relate to. So right here we have one of the new color powers. This is the asteroid color power. It's controlled with the gamepad, so you can't really see how I control it because you're really not grabbing footage that way. But basically, you do that to control the character, and
oh wow,
Sonic can basically grab up all this stuff, and then you can access these secret zones and try to get these. See if I can do this without getting myself killed. So close.
You gotta get that.
I don't think I have enough. So basically, the more debris you get, the better. The basically, the higher you can jump, the more stuff you can do. So I did a poor job at doing it that time. So maybe on the next time.
So the colors powers from Sonic Colors are returning in this with new ones too.
Yes,
right?
exactly. There's a couple returning ones, and we have brand new ones as well.
Okay. It's crazy to think how this franchise has changed, like after playing it in 1989 or 1990 on my Genesis.
Exactly. I mean, it's still didn't quite get through that, but yeah. I mean, the last game, Sonic Generations, is all about taking sort of the best of breed, the best of Sonic, and putting it all into one nice little neat package. Yeah. But this one is, we always Sonic's all about trying new things and trying to do new stuff. So and Lost World, that's really where we went with this game. Yeah. I can actually do this time.
So I know we're not showing it today, but is the 3DS version a completely different game based on this, or a central port?
It's not. It's got its own. The team that worked on it is different, so it's sort of like a different interpretation of the same game design.
Okay.
So thematically, story is the same. Graphically, are like what the graphic themes, the stage looks and feel are the same, but it plays extremely different. There's still parkour. There's still all the similar base moves, but it's just sort of a different interpretation.
Okay. Does it still have the running into the screen levels?
Yes. So it's actually the first Sonic game on a handheld console that actually has full 3D. All the other Sonic games to date have all been side-scrolling 2D games, but that one actually has forward-running 3D as well.
That has to look incredible when you flip the 3D.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. And the asteroid color power that I just showed you earlier, that's in there as well. So, and all the spinning little bits around it look really amazing in 3D. Actually, every time I play it, I'm always like, God, that looks so great.
So do you want to do one more level?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's try another one.
Do you want to do the really hard one, a snow one?
Let's do one. let's change things up, and I'll show you one of the other. So there's a lot of variety in this game. Some of the things we try to do is here's an example of sort of the up to now we've showed you guys the one where he's running through the honeycomb stage, which is sort of a rail on sort of not I want to say on rails, but sort of forward-facing speed running kind of thing. This is another stage that has sort of a different style of gameplay. Basically, you roll around and pick up your rings on this sort of.
And the music is so great in this level.
Yeah.
So different too.
Let's see. There's a platform over here somewhere.
Oh my god. This is pretty nuts. So you're just becoming a huge snowball?
Yeah, a huge snowball. It's kind of like, and there's a lot, it's all slippery, and you're going to have to, try to avoid falling off.
You gotta get them all in the hole.
Yeah, well, it's not easy. It's not easy.
No, well, you don't want the 8 ball. You don't want that one in. That's bad luck.
Well, let's say it's supposed to go in last.
That's true. So do you still control this with the stick, or are you tilting?
Oh, it's still stick.
Okay.
And it doesn't. It's already pretty. There's a lot. The snowball has a lot of play in it, so at later parts of the stage you kind of have to be careful. So you need the precision that the stick gives you.
Yeah, this almost has like a Super Monkey Ball vibe.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it does kind of feel like that.
Yeah, which is like way different than what we just saw. So I guess there's the
bombs.
Oh my god!
It's tricky. It's a tough stage.
This is tough.
So this is later in the game. This is after you're easily way past the halfway point. So things are supposed to be getting tough at this point.
So do any of Sonic's friends, are they playable at all? Do they make an appearance?
Sonic is the only playable character, but some of his Amy, Tails, and Knuckles, they all make appearance in the story.
Okay.
So, the friends do make an appearance. Okay, these bombs, man. Every single time, they look up for the bombs.
Oh god, oh god. This looks really tough.
It is tough, man. It is tough.
That crab also, he's just sitting in the middle there with his claws.
Alright. Bombs. Out of my way.
Oh, nice one.
But, yeah, there you go. I mean, lots of variety. That was definitely one of the things we were going through. So what I'm going for in this game is the massive variety of gameplay.
And the visuals are just really impressive. I guess, that might be one of the advantages of being exclusive to the Wii U, is you can just kind of focus.
Absolutely, yeah. That's definitely one of the things that was really great about not having to work across platforms and kind of having to make sure everything worked the same on all the platforms.
Yeah.
We were able to focus and really bring out the best of the hardware that we were able to focus on.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have lots of classic references. These are enemies from past Sonic games. So, like you were saying earlier, that we're trying to keep it so like classic Sonic fans have things to relate to, but at the same time, bring new types of Sonic gameplay and keep Sonic fresh the whole time.
Yeah, Sonic does do a good job of reinventing itself every iteration, basically.
That's the goal.
Yeah,
we're trying. It's you always want to kind of be pushing the envelope forward. You don't want to be treading too much water.
Yeah. Like the adventure games they feel so different than like Extreme and Colors and Generations. So it is a franchise. I don't know if it always gets enough credit for changing as much as it does. Oh my god, this is like...
I should not have jumped there. That was totally my fault.
You were also really greedy. Like that speed, you didn't need to do that.
Yeah, I didn't need to do that.
That's a very sarcastic thanks for playing.
I was trying to show off, but I did not. Playing games. So let me show you guys one more stage that has not been really.
What I think is the best looking of the stages, because it is just
there's a lot
like a cacophony of colors.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here. So
there's a lot going on.
This is another example of a tube stage, similar to the Windy Hill stage that.
But now you're outside the tube.
Yeah, but now we're outside the tube. So.
Oh my god, the music again.
So again, this is sort of a later stage in the game. For people who maybe worried that the game would not be challenging, trust me, that is not the case.
God. So is this moving at 60 frames?
Yes, this game.
Yeah, it's just.
So that's something. One of the things that we focused on this game this time around. We wanted to make sure that. Had the game running at 60 frames, because that's what makes it when it's running at that frame rate, you can really feel the speed.
Yeah.
Which is honestly what Sonic's all about. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can just see how smooth it is even when you're transitioning between these different parts of the level. It's silky smooth all the time. God.
These things get into trouble every single time. So trying to avoid the mud here because the mud is dangerous.
Of course, he's a very clean hedgehog. So is the pre-order bonus going to be Dramamine, or is that going to?
we talked about doing that, but that idea got shot down. So.
The FDA probably wasn't too keen on
they're not too
packing drugs with that.
Oh, come on.
People are frantically Googling what Dramamine means now. It's just some motion sickness drug. But yeah, there's just not many games that move like with this speed and this kind of
that kind of thing. But I mean, one thing is kind of important about some people are worried about like since the stages spin and all that, it can be dizzying. It's kind of like driving when you're the one holding the controller. It's like not quite as disorienting at all. So,
yeah, that's a pretty good analogy.
But watching someone else. It can feel really disorienting.
Well, that's kind of how I feel when I watch people play even like first-person games. It's not how I would move, and it feels different.
Exactly.
But I mean, this isn't actually giving me any kind of like vertigo or anything. It's just like.
So here for these enemies, right? So one of the new things in the game is Sonic has the kick attack, which is required to defeat these enemies. So I have to basically kick them first to knock them off their little thing, and then I can hit them with the classic homing attack to defeat them.
Man, spiders are the worst.
Oop. Do not have a lock on. Follow me to the flower, my friendly butterfly friends. Open the way forward. So part of the kind of new parkour stuff going on there. I'm taking the high route, because as we all know, with low routes in Sonic games, it can be very dangerous. So the high route is a little bit more rewarding. I've got all the animal capsules here, but I've got all these things attacking me. So I'm trying to stay off the ground because there's all the muck down there. But here we go. Things get kind of serious.
There's a good mix in this level between like the slow, precise stuff and then like the stuff where you just are moving full blast.
Yeah. I remember there was just that last section. We were still when the game was like an early beta, and we were kind of like tuning it or whatever. That last section was like they had some really funny stuff going on there. I was like, guys, seriously, come on.
Funny as in super difficult.
Yeah, it was just like it was pretty tricky, but it's really fun to play now.
Yeah, cool. Do you want to show the last one, or because we got time? We'll just do the last one.
Let's do the last one.
You seem like you're on your game now. So.
Yeah, now I've locked on.
Now you've locked in.
Yeah, locked in. Had to get warmed up. So this is the casino stage.
Is it not actually Frozen Factory then?
Oh no, it's in the Frozen Factory world.
Okay.
So there all the stages have these overarching themes, but just because something's in just because the zone is in the Frozen Factory area, doesn't necessarily mean that they're all Frozen themed or whatnot. It's just that's that's just sort of the overarching theme of
Hermano, ya no puedo esperar a que este increíble juego salga. Windy Zone 4 se ve bastante bien, tanto en diseño de nivel como en apariencia. También pudimos apreciar a un nuevo enemigo que parece ser una especie de oveja, la cual al vernos su lana se tornará de color rojo e intentará embestirnos. No estoy seguro si sea un nuevo Badnik de Eggman o algún monstruo creado por los Deadly Six, si es que ellos pueden hacer eso, pero no importa. Después pudimos apreciar lo que sería el primer nivel de Frozen Factory, con un gameplay algo distinto al normal. Al parecer, Sonic se hará una bola de nieve y para avanzar se deberá ejecutar el spin dash repetidas veces, pero hay que ser bastante cuidadoso, ya que a lo largo del nivel habrá varios obstáculos que pueden hacer que Sonic se caiga y pierda una vida. En el tráiler también se mostró una pequeña parte de otro nivel de Frozen Factory. La verdad no sé ustedes, pero sigo prefiriendo Frozen Factory para la 3DS. Obviamente, la versión de Wii U es muchísimo mejor visualmente, pero la verdad me gusta más cómo se ve Frozen Factory en el 3DS. En diseño de nivel, creo que varios saben por qué prefiero la versión de 3DS y, para los que no sepan, es por las secciones de Snowboard, y también por otras partes del nivel. No voy a negar que la versión de Wii U tiene un excelente diseño de nivel, pero creo que este se queda algo corto comparado con las secciones de Snowboard, y no lo digo porque me recuerde a Ice Cable Sonic 3 y Sonic Aventura y me cause nostalgia, sino porque me parece más atractivo y divertido. La verdad, no me gustaría mucho que en la versión de Wii U tuviera Snowboard, pues sentiría que opacaría un poco a la versión de 3DS y le quitaría sus cosas exclusivas. Lo mismo sentiría si la versión de 3DS tuviera la misma sección de la bola de nieve de la versión de Wii U. Ahora hablaré del bosque del silencio. El diseño de nivel, la verdad se me hizo exageradamente genial. La apariencia del nivel también se me hizo genial, siendo junto con Frozen Factory 2, la mejor zona visualmente en mi opinión. Algo que me llamó realmente la atención fueron esos nuevos Badniks de araña, los cuales para atacar giran repetidas veces. Esto me recordó bastante a la forma de ataque de las esculturas de The Legend of Zelda, las cuales también giran para hacer daño. Algo que también me llamó bastante la atención es ese nuevo Wisp negro, el cual transforma a Sonic en una bomba gigante con una cara algo macabra. Quizá este nuevo Wisp sea un nuevo Mega Wisp, pero eso solamente es una teoría. También pudimos apreciar que va a haber una edición especial de Sonic Lost World con un DLC, llamado Deadly Six Edition. Al parecer, los Deadly Six controlarán a algunos de los jefes del videojuego Nights into the Dreams, un videojuego también hecho por Sonic Team, lanzado para la Sega Saturn en el 96. Esta edición especial estará disponible en toda Europa y América, además de que al parecer este DLC se podrá jugar en cualquier momento de la historia. También habrá una zona extra, la cual solo era desbloqueable a través del Miiverse. Espero que también haya algún DLC para la versión de 3DS. Bien, y para terminar el vídeo de hoy, les mostraré algunas imágenes de la versión de Wii U del videojuego. Entre estas se incluyen fotos del Co-op Mode, el look de las fases, el cual es bastante parecido al de Sonic Colors, Frozen Factory, y Tropical Coast, el nombre del nivel acuático que se mostró anteriormente. Para finalizar, me gustaría que dejaran un comentario que exprese su opinión acerca del gameplay y el trailer que vimos anteriormente y si piensan comprar el juego para la Wii U o para la 3DS. Bien, sin más que decir, me despido y hasta la próxima.
Like a week ago, like spring. Are you video games? Video games? Are you just doing this for?
Yeah. I have a whole box of games. You have the big cassette and put it
What are you playing?
even if I'm not good on it, I have no time to do all that.
Yeah.
Maybe I should.
I work in this industry and I still have barely have time to play games myself. For Gamescom, just once a year. Other than that, depends on if there's something here. Like usually they have stuff in the US. So, like for instance, right now they even have the PlayStation Vita games. They have them in the US. So like they have events next to Gamescom that are specifically targeted at those who cannot fly to Europe. Right? Because not everybody can go to
More
yeah, definitely. Like San Francisco is a place to be